everyone, Tina Gale back again with another layout, and today I'm working on a sketch from Scrapbook Generation. If you haven't ever checked them out, they have free sketches each month. They have a free online magazine called Create. It was every month, but now it's going to go every other month. So just check them out at scrapbookgeneration.com. This is for the Scrapbook Generation blog hop that happens once quarterly. So I've participated every single time, I think. So this is the sketch that I've decided to do, and this was in November's magazine. So you can also create it and submit it for their readers gallery if you'd like. Okay, so the products that I've pulled to work with are the Echo Park Sweet Girl line, which is an older collection. It says 2013, so it's about a year old. I have the brads that go with it and several sheets of paper from the collection. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet, other than use several of the cards for the background like the sketch does. And then I have a couple of papers from 6x6 pads, possibly for the banners at the top. And then I have this Graphic 45 stamp set, but it's just this older little boy and girl design stamp set. So I'm thinking about trying to stamp that on one of the 3x4 cards, probably up here in the corner. And then just for my stash, I have a couple of little envelopes. These were sent to me from an online friend. And then these little chic tags, Cloud 9, and they're little, they're paper clip, like paper clips out of paper. So I have a couple of those that I'm thinking about trying to use, and just a circle punch to do the little banner. So that's what I have, so let's get started and see what I come up with. Since I really didn't know where I was going with this layout, what backgrounds and papers I was going to be using, I started with the 3x4 cut apart cards, since that was going to be the main focus of the background. And I just went and picked out a few that I liked that I thought was going to work well. I knew that I wanted one that didn't really have a lot in the center of it so that I could stamp that little boy and girl in it. I needed one to have room for some journaling. The card that had the house on it, I thought that would be really cute because this was in the process of building their playhouse. And then I was mainly focusing on just the colors. I wanted the yellow, the blue, and the pink. And for the background paper, the yellow, I'm not a big fan of yellow, but I loved that it was the wood grain, so it went well with the theme of the playhouse. And then I had this strip of border paper off to the side that I thought would work well. This little clothesline paper, I really wanted it to work because I wanted to use it. I think it is so cute, but it was too busy with all of the 3x4 cards. So I stuck with the yellow wood grain and picked the 6 cards that I felt went well. And you'll see I play around with them a lot, trying to figure out how I want to use them. I didn't really want the teapot showing on the one card, but I liked the pink. So I'm just shifting them around until there's a good balance of the colors, that there's not too much pink together. Just nitpicking. And then I decided that I wanted to mat up the photos. And so I'm just playing with some different colors. I liked the white behind it, but everything else was in the cream colored, the off-white, so I decided to go ahead and mat with the off-white, and then I'll mat a little bit bigger with the pink. Just pulling more of that pink color in. And then since some of the paper was kind of distressed, I decided I wanted to use my Tim Holtz Distress inks. So this is the antique linen. This is one of my favorite colors if I'm working with more pastel colored papers. And I just kind of distressed some of the edges of the border strip and then some of the cards. Some of the cards already had distressing, so I didn't need to. And then I decided to corner round the 3x4 cards to make it just a little bit softer. This is the We Are Memory Keepers Corner Chomper. This was featured in my Essentials videos, if you kept up with those from this last week. Actually, it was from yesterday's video. So you could see I stacked all 3 cards together and was able to punch through all of them with no problem. So I really love that corner punch. Now I'm just pulling out the stamps that I think would work well. I knew I wanted to use the little boy and the girl with the umbrella. My kids love to play in the rain and the mud and all of that. So even though this was kind of a sunny layout or whatever, I thought that was really cute and would go well with the layout. And then there was the ABC and the 1, 2, 3 stamps, and I wanted to kind of work those in as well. So I just pulled out everything that I thought would work. So here I'm just stamping that little boy and girl with cocoa ink. One of the great things about using sketches when you start out is there's not a whole lot of planning and designing that you have to concentrate on. If you find good sketches, which Scrapbook Generation's really great sketches that are designed well, so then you can play more with the fun embellishments and spend more time doing that than the design process. So I really enjoy working with sketches. So here I'm just pulling out those extra 6x6 sheets of paper and was punching some circles, trying to plan out how I wanted to do that banner along the bottom of the photo, and then the pennant banners along the top. These are the brads from the My Girl collection, or the Sweet Girl collection. So I'm just pulling out all the different brads that work with the color scheme, the theme of the layout, just having those ready to figure out where I can put in there. Cut back in here. For some reason my video camera went off and I didn't realize it, so I just wanted to catch up kind of what I've done. I'm not sure what all it missed. I just pop dotted this up. I've adhered the banners. For my title, I played on this card. It says A Lovely Day, and so then I just used the Lily Bee Design ABC stickers. I used some of those and the October Afternoon Mini Market to do the title, rest of the title, and then I put Summer of '97 over here. I've adhered some of my brads and the butterfly punches that I punched with the Martha Stewart. I've taken it to my sewing machine and I stitched 2 rows of stitches over here, and then I have a row of stitches here. And so now I'm ready to finish this little cluster of embellishments up at the top, and then it should be ready for some journaling. So I'm just using my piercing tool to poke holes in the paper. Since I'm going through several layers, it makes it a lot easier to put some of these brads on. And these are some wood veneers, and they're circles with like a flower shape, scallop shape cut out of the center. So I thought those would be really cute going around the outside edges of the brads. So I repeated those. I have a small one at the top with the banner, and then a bigger one diagonally to the right below that with a brad in the center. And then I used one of the solid scalloped circles on the left hand side. So that was kind of my visual triangle that I was kind of creating around my photo. And so then I'm just filling up. I'm just putting large, small, and medium-sized embellishments together at the top around that banner. I have more of these wood veneers, and those are actually part of the punctuation set. They're the asterisks, but they looked like flowers and they matched well with the scallop circles, so I thought that was a really good way to use them in there. And then, you know me, let's grab those enamel dots and finish that layout off. So I'm just picking out the pink and the blue and the yellow dots, and I put some on top of the asterisk wood veneers to kind of create flowers out of them. When I'm putting the embellishments on, I'm trying to stay focused in that I have a larger embellishment and then a medium size and then a smaller, and then within each cluster the same thing, that I have some small and some medium and some large. So if you do that, you have a pretty good design and balance. These little butterflies, I use my liquid glass and just adhere right down the center so that the wings can kind of pop up. So that pretty much finishes my layout. I hope you enjoy it. Be sure to leave me a comment or a thumbs up, and I'll put all of the links to the products in the information below the video, and there are some still shots to follow. You can also find full details and photos and links on my blog at tiggerscrapplace.blogspot.com. Be sure to follow me there. You can follow me on Facebook at My Scrappy Ideas, and of course here on YouTube under Tigger's Teachin'. Have a great day, and we'll catch you next time. Thanks a lot for watching.